The Yorkshire Dales, a beautiful collection of lush green valleys, fields and pastures, all held together by miles of dry stone walls that crisscross the landscape as far as the eye can see. This is, without doubt, one of the most beautiful parts of the country and certainly well worth looking after. So I've come along here today to find out how the players of the People's Postcode Lottery have helped. The Dales are very much a living landscape. Their upkeep requires planning, dedication and specialist skills, which is why the People's Postcode Lottery are proud to support the Yorkshire Dales Millennium Trust, a very special charity whose dedicated staff help to maintain and preserve this jewel in the crown of Britain's national parks.
Well, we're a charity that exists to, well, keep this special place special, and you've seen some of it. We've been around for about 15 years now, and I've been involved all that time. And we're involved with all aspects of life around here.
Through hundreds of projects and with the valued support of the players of the People's Postcode Lottery, the Trust have helped breathe life back into the Yorkshire Dales in all sorts of ways.
If you look into the landscape, we've literally helped restore dozens and dozens of miles of dry stone walls. Probably 50 or so field barns, the key kind of landscape feature. Ribblehead Station is one of the stations along the Settle-Carlisle railway line, and it was just crumbling away. It was absolutely sort of rotten, boarded up, vandalised, and now it's fantastic. We've had significant programmes involving school children and getting them reconnected with the place, but also for groups that wouldn't usually be able to afford to come.
One such project aimed at bringing communities both into the Dales and together involved an early morning hike into the hills to a local sheep farm.
The idea behind this project is that we provide activities that reconnect people with the natural environment.
It's a wonderful and authentic introduction to life in the Dales and a great way to get acquainted with the locals. It really doesn't get much more hands-on than this. Now, some of the guys there this morning were refugees.
We work with all sorts of groups, and that's one particular group who are based in Blackburn, and they've had some very, very difficult times. But it's certainly, you can see the benefit of this sort of activity for the groups that come.
The Yorkshire Dales Millennium Trust, helped by the People's Postcode Lottery, also plays a vital role in helping people get involved with the environment at ground level.
The project we're probably best known for locally is the support of tree planting. Over the last 15 years we've helped to plant something like 1 million trees. There's a proverb which says something like, a society becomes great when old men plant trees whose shade they will never sit under. And I've come to think that planting a tree is one of the best things you can do in your life. It's a connection with the future.
Continuing to plant trees will be of huge benefit to the Dales for generations to come. Add to that the other projects that the Trust continues to support and the policy of making the area more and more accessible, and you soon realise that the charity is helping the people who visit the Dales grow as well.
Well, bringing people out into the countryside, say from an urban area, sounds a bit patronising, but actually you can really change people's lives. And what we always find is there's a lot more connection between people and communities than they think of on the surface. You know, a Dales farmer with a refugee from Sudan, that was a connection that was made this morning, and actually they've got a lot in common once they start talking. And hopefully it helps people just take a slightly different view of the world.
The People's Postcode Lottery are proud to support the Yorkshire Dales Millennium Trust, a valuable charity that looks after one of Britain's most beautiful places and ensures that it will be around to be enjoyed by generations to come. Now, you are one of the People's Postcode Lottery's favourite charities. Tell us about the funding that we give you. How does that help you?
Well, the funding from People's Postcode Lottery is absolutely fantastic, and I think it's safe to say we couldn't do the work we're doing now at all without that Postcode Lottery support. The generosity of players, I hope, is repaid in what you see around you, that money directly goes to help keep this place special. Well,
you talk about the cash. I have a cheque here. This is the money that we've raised so far.
Wow.
The Yorkshire Dales Millennium Trust. David, that's yours. Thank you very much.
Absolutely fantastic. Could I just say thank you to all the players of People's Postcode Lottery. I hope you love the work we do with your money. Please keep buying those tickets. Thank you very much.